Something really inappropriate.
Oatmeal.
Sandwich.
Screaming, crying baby.
You don't know what's in the oatmeal.
Danger oatmeal.
Danger oatmeal. It's made from the finely ground needles of needle blights.
Can anyone else hear Andrew?
I
Yes,
can only
Jeff,
hear
Mike.
Andrew
Hello.
in the room.
Helps if
Okay,
I'm
there
not
we go.
muted.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can hear Andrew, but only because he's right there. only because. Hold on.
Wait, how far back do you have to go to get over? You can't get there. Nope. Mm-mm. You got. Oh, there it is. There's the stretch. We see it. Arms across the stream world. Wonderful. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. We're glad to be back after a month of
Errors.
Technical difficulties and scheduling mishaps.
Yeah.
scheduling mishaps, a power outage, technical difficulties.
Oof. Yeah.
It's been too long since we've gotten to play our game.
Mm-hmm. It has been.
Yep.
So I'm playing Buster, right?
I think if you look underneath, there is a name tag for you.
I call dibs on Athanasius then.
Athanasius.
As much as we joke about this, we need like a character swap episode or something like that.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Careful what you ask for.
Well, wonderful. Let's Well, let's start off first, I guess, with what's going on in Red Dirt Land, Mr. Doodler.
Yes, that is a very good question. I am pulling that up right now. I am so rusty at this. So, as far as the actual podcast, which I think released today, is episode 38, Werewolf, their dragon, in which our players fight both a werewolf and a dragon at the same time. Yeah, it's very fun. They end up struggling with the werewolf a bit more than the dragon. Because they weren't ready for that. As far as Tuesday was the release of Keys from the Golden Vault episode 10, Gambling in the Afterlife, in which our thieves go gambling. Specifically, Andrew's character, Samantha, has a good winning streak for a while for some reason, and is just really good and really lucky. While Razmataz is stuck in prison because he got captured and made a mess.
Yep.
So, as for other things going on, Wayfinder Legends is still in the works. That's going to be our Pathfinder show. And then the Warehouse is going to be our variety show. Do we have a plausible deniability this week? I don't think
that was last week.
Last week, yeah. So there will be no plausible deniability this Thursday, but next Thursday there will be.
Fantastic. And coming soon, at the end of this month of August, MiracleCon. Red Dirt RPG will be there. Looking forward to that. That is August 26th. It is in Edmond, Oklahoma. North Edmond, right there at a brand new hotel and convention center. It is amazing place. If you have not been, it all goes towards Extra Life, which is the children's hospital, basically gamers charity. It's a lot of fun, good cause. Definitely come check it out if you're here local. If not, they've got rooms in that hotel. You can come stay for the day. Wonderful. And then let's talk about Patreon, Tim.
Yeah, Patreon. You all know this, but yeah, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. If you sign up for as little, just I think $1 a month is still like the base minimum, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. But there's different tiers. You at one, and you can or give more if you like. That allows you that gives you access to our Discord server, which allows you to interact with the people. I mean, other people like you who are fans of the show, or people that are on the Red Dirt podcast, or even like us. You'll see us in there chatting away. It's a pretty active server. yeah, you also get special perks. You get the Red Dirt D&D podcast, which drops out 4 days early. You also get there's different special things like I think the little shirts. I think the special shirts, the quarterly T-shirts that Red Dirt themed are coming out, and I think in the future maybe Hero Forge minis and other goodies like that at the different tiers you can join at. But there's also you can join in like you also get the full Red Dirt roundtable discussions as well. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something because I'm rusty at this as well. But yeah, but that's at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. If you like the show, come support us there. And yeah, we're happy to have you join the family. I'm not sure what are they red dirters? They're not. There's critters for Critical Role, but what are red dirt people? Are they just Okies?
I
Or are they
think it is
Red dirt people.
red
Dirt
dirt
people.
There are little red dirt worms. They swim around in the dirt.
They're called dirt boat. Of
No,
course,
That's
they're
terrible.
dirt
They
boat.
came
Yeah.
up with something. It's
Yeah.
red dirt rustlers or something like that. Wranglers. I think
Be red dirt
Wranglers
devils.
Are
they might have been the
Wranglers.
red dirt
devils.
devils. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
We should probably ask.
You know, dirt devils.
Yeah.
What do you all want to be called? What do
Yeah.
you all want to be called? Give us
Exactly.
suggestions.
Join the Patreon
best
and
one
give us
wins.
a suggestion.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
We can
Got paid to
workshop
vote.
it, Yeah. Exactly. Got to pay to vote.
Wonderful. And then last but not least, let's talk about the merch store.
Indeed. For all you people out there that want to get a little bit of something to show your approval, show your support of Red Dirt D&D, you can go to reddartdnd.com, and up at the top you'll see a merch tab that'll send you to our merch store. We've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hats, a tumbler, and a mug, along with the variety of things, as well as a couple of different versions of headgear. So if you want to get yourself outfitted in Red Dirt D&D merch, we've got Red Dirt D&D, we've got a Vyatryx shirt, plausible deniability, and there's going to be more designs coming sometime in the future. So get yourself outfitted there, and then it helps support us and the content that we bring to you guys.
Wonderful, wonderful. Shirts are very comfortable too. I know that's always a concern when people order shirts online. They're like, I don't know if it's soft. It's a good quality shirt.
Yes.
So I wear mine pretty much every Wednesday. It's that comfy of a shirt. So
It is a really
Wednesdays
nice
is
shirt.
one of my off days from work, and so I like to be comfy. Fantastic. Well, I think we're gonna go straight in here since we haven't played in forever, and do our thanks to our sponsors, Pro Laser Cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts, and then also STWay Gaming, providing all the dice needs and giving dice to all of us in the cast. We greatly appreciate that. And they definitely add story drama, definitely. So here we go.
Ooh, shiny.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by
And
a
then
gamer
also,
for gamers,
STWay
and now
Gaming,
available to enhance
providing all
your
the dice needs and
tabletop game.
giving dice to
Pro Laser
all of us
Cuts
in the
products
cast.
can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by STWay Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at STWay Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. STWay Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at stwaygaming.com or find STWay Gaming on Facebook.
Last time on Mysteries of Vyatryx, despite severe mistrust and with much debate and
Varieties,
resistance, a
accessories,
deal was
and
met with the infamous Q to venture into the Zelfir Darsana to recover a couple lost friends. However, our adventurers soon discover the Grand Valley in the middle of the Perka Kamina Mountains is a weak point between Vyatryx and the Plane of Glass, where magic does not always comply with the caster's commands. While scouting for clues, 2 temples were discovered in the distance, but with no trace of their quarry, the group beds down for the night after deciding to commune with Nissa for guidance in the morning. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx.
Be down for a little bit longer on your Switch.
And we're
Oh, man.
We
back.
are. Oh,
Ah,
Hello.
dude there.
little sudden there.
No, all good.
Quarry, the group beds down for the night after deciding to commune
just
with Nissa
double-checking
for guidance
something.
in the morning.
From the stream, because I had to redo all of the audio settings after last week. So
Got it.
Yep.
all the fun. All right. So as we left off 3-ish weeks ago, our group was in the middle of the forest jungle and not really sure where they wanted to set down after Doodler discovered that there were 2 temples during his flying escapade.
Right. Remember, we sat down for a long rest,
Mhm.
and
You
Yeah.
had just
Buster-
started setting up camp.
Okay.
Yeah, we set up camp. I think we finally go to bed because I think I had to prep augury in the morning. So I had cast aid, and I think we were heading off to bed.
Mhm.
But I think we need to take watches probably.
We should set up watches. Yeah, good idea. Because I would, yeah. Thank you. And you're going to show us how to make a fire, dude. Because you have survival, right? You're going to show
Yes.
without the use of magic. Yeah, that's right.
So I know, like in your noble houses, you don't really learn how to do this, but you rub them together, you get some friction going, and then it should just,
Well,
can I
there we
pull
go.
out a lighter?
A
That
light-
looks exhausting.
It's terribly exhausting. A lighter.
This is a magically technological advanced place. I imagine there's a lighter.
You have a Bic. That's what you have. You have in your
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah, just a big
Okay.
lighter. This is just a little flamethrower.
I mean, you probably have a tinder box, I think. So I mean,
Yeah, I do.
just light a torch, just put it there. There you go.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, that sounds good. It's very lovely.
So anything that we would like to do before setting up our rest? Any conversations that need to happen?
And we're eating what Brad? Well, we have to eat that in the morning, right? But we can eat some of that if we choose to
Mhm.
now, just for sustenance. Okay. Are those the bug things she made? Is that right?
No, a certain satyr in your party ran around looking for food, and he
Oh,
found
that's
4
right.
possums.
That's right. The Billies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
the stew was dubbed Ode to Billy.
Oh, to Billy. Yeah. Exactly.
So-
The Ode to Billy
Gotcha.
Stew.
Yeah. Got it.
Buster would like a word with dudes if dudes has a moment.
That's it. And I'll, actually, Doodler didn't want to talk to you, actually. So
He didn't want to talk to him.
no, he did. He
Oh,
did.
okay.
No, sorry, he did. This sound like I said I didn't. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
He
fine.
walks away as you try to approach him. Yeah.
Buster dies,
no.
hits the ground.
That's very sad.
No, yeah. Let's have a conversation. As assuming you kind of pull me to the side.
We're on the other side of the campfire from where the food is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll transition into that right now. Buster and Doodler.
What did you want to talk to me about, Buster?
Well, dudes, I've been feeling like you've had some things on your mind you've wanted to speak to me about. As I recall, it's been terrifyingly very emotional, almost full week for me. Actually, today's day 12, so it's week 2, right?
We are not quite to week 2.
Almost. We're almost to week 2.
Okay. It's 15-day weeks?
13.
13. Gotcha. Thank you. And I was just going to check in because I said some things I probably wasn't too proud of at the time. And looking back, I'm less proud of them now.
Well, I'm not. Honestly, I've done a lot of thinking just myself, and I think I've kind of just moved on. I don't really anything you said in the past. I don't take to heart at all. Anything bad you said, I know you were just had a lot going on, you know.
Emotionally distraught, yes.
Yeah. What I wanted to talk to you about is I understand like the situation we're kind of out of our own hands. Like it's kind of like we're being a little railroaded here. But once we're done with this and we're free to go, what are you gonna do? I mean, we saved Niovo, and I know you have your clown grimmage or whatever it's called. But what do you want to do after we head home, maybe, or whatever you want to do after we're done with this temple business?
Well, to be fair, I've never really thought of the future. Now that my family home is saved by me and you all primarily, I suppose I could go back, but I don't think that would be fulfilling. I believe that nearly everybody in the party, except for young Miss Bradley, is touched by some sort of darkness in one way or another. I would say Tempest by his greed, which led to this full situation. I mean, Athanasius and Septimus are elves of a certain variety that can actually step through shadows and nonsense. Look at you. Evidently, you're touched by darkness, and I never even knew.
Yeah, well,
And
I guess we all have our secrets.
recently, I learned I am as well, and I'll do like the shadow key mercy monk thing in my hand. It just like becomes like a pale black color. Look at that. That's terrifying.
Have you always had that?
No,
Where did you get that?
I don't know.
Why do you have that?
I didn't see anything. And anyway, I feel like we were brought together for one purpose, but truly it's for more than one, or at least one that has multiple chapters, much like a book.
I think a while ago, maybe even a little bit before we reached your ranch, I kind of decided in my own brain that I would at least see this all the way through to a point where it feels sort of like we've reached a goal, if that makes any sense, as a group. I don't really know what our main goal is right now. I guess we're still trying to find that out. But, ever since the brothers came to me with the whole entire trying to figure out what's going on with the darkness, I've been interested in it. So I believe we are traveling with good people. Maybe they don't see themselves as good people, a lot of them, but I think they're good at heart, and I'm going to keep on traveling with them.
Done. Besides, Nievo's not going anywhere, and after we're done doing whatever, I can go burn down the government buildings that gave me the elevator when I was younger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and trust me, I'm sure government officials are quite well, they might not be strong physically. I'm not too sure if they are physically, but they are definitely strong influentially, so maybe not going back there straight, or going straight back there, would be great.
I'll cut my hair, I'll
If
go
you catch
without
my
a
drift.
nose, and they won't know who I am. It's fine.
That is true.
Anyway, thank you for talking to me, dudes. I feel like we both need to speak to each other. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I feel like we just, after all this, we just haven't had a real time to just sit down and talk to each other.
This is good.
So, this is good.
This is good. I like this. Well, I'm going to go sprint for a minute and come back and get dinner.
All right. You go run off your energy. And I'll return to the
goes. Exit scene.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else have any other conversations that would like to be had?
Ooh.
No?
No takers.
Okay. Not a problem. Buster and Doodler, please take inspiration. All right.
Gotta find my sheet. Where am I? Inspiration.
Alrighty.
Buried under books.
What is the plan for the evening?
Well, the elves don't need sleep.
Not even for 4 hours.
We can
Oh
trans.
no, you have a. Oh yeah, your
watch
trans. Your trans keeps lets you
Trans-
keep watch. That's
Exactly,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when they stare at each other. Remember when we were on the ship and we were all losing our minds a little bit, and they just stood like this? It was
Yeah,
terrifying.
especially Septimus. He was doing that
Yeah.
like the whole trip. I'm not
Why
too
the
sure
whole
why he was so
trip?
tired.
He
The whole
never-
trip.
He never turned himself back on. It was
Nope.
terrifying.
Nope. Like 5 days. It was just
One time I caught him turning his eyes. He just looked straight at me for a few hours. It was not fun.
It was weird. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we could
Yeah,
break
so I
up
say
into yeah. We could break
Yeah,
up
you
into
guys-
groups still. Yeah, we could. Is it better to
You
go to
guys
just in case?
stay on the outside of the tent, then like I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
We have a
I mean,
tent.
I'm assuming we have a tent.
Who has a tent?
Sense.
I don't have a tent.
I don't think I have a tent.
Anybody
I
purchase
not have a
tents or ask for a tent?
Nope.
Oh, yep, nope. Don't have
I've
one.
got I've got a pan flute.
I've got a
Heard,
block
like,
of
an
incense.
An inside kid person. I
Um,
was more under the impression that we'd be staying in hotels.
Exactly.
can can I?
I mean,
use like survival roll to find or fashion a makeshift
Well, if we have
shelter?
about an hour, we just break some branches, we stick them up like this in a three-way thing. Then we get littler branches covered in leaves, and we fit them up the way. That way, we make a three-sided tent. With
Yeah.
one side open towards the
That'll work.
fire. Takes like an hour. I can do it with my bare hands.
Can we do that, Mr. DM?
Yeah, not
Do
a
we
problem.
have to? Cool.
Not a problem at all. All right, so Athanasius and Septimus, you all are taking watch.
Should we do it together, Ignatius? Should we split up or should we?
We can split up. That way we don't run risk of falling asleep or.
Yeah. But you want to take first watch?
Sure.
Okay. I'll go after him. Yeah. Because we only need like what you said, 4 hours. I forget the
Yeah,
exact.
so
Yeah,
elves need
4
4
hours.
hours of uninterrupted trance
Just transfer. Okay.
to get
yeah.
the long rest feature.
Got it. So we just kind of split up in half the night each. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do that. Sounds good.
So Septimus, you're asleep. So Athanasius, you're first.
Mhm.
So give me a perception roll, please. It is in the darkness.
I have dark vision. 120 feet.
120 feet, so you've got more than most
that's
people.
crazy.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
just a straight roll then.
We. That's gonna be a 17.
Beautiful. You're not really used to being out in like a forest at night.
Ew.
As you commented, you were expecting hotels and rooms and, to be in a little bit more sheltered, high society kind of thing. It's a high magic world. Like, nobody goes out in the wilderness and roughs it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you a thing, Athanasius.
What buildings are for?
I just feel like we put the sorcerer and the wizard on watch. No, they're not the most perceptive people in the party.
Hey, you made the plan, dudes. This is on you.
That is true.
We are awake.
Yep.
That's what
It
matters.
is
We can't- we're not gonna
definitely
fall
a
asleep,
little
yeah.
bit unnerving to start with. The light, you keep seeing what you think is things moving through the trees and the shadows. But after about the first hour, you seem to calm down as you start to realize it's just the moonlights playing tricks through the trees. As you look up and you can see both of Vyatryx's moons move across the sky. And your rest goes completely fine. Your watch. And you go to wake your brother after 4 hours.
I guess I've been in a trance while he's been
Mm-hmm.
doing that. Yeah.
So at this point, Septimus, you have had a full rest. So you
Got
can
it,
take that as mark it as a full rest.
Got it.
Anything that you would like to change, you may do
Okay.
as you swap places.
Perfect.
And I need you to make a roll for me.
Yeah. Where's my
Don't roll
perception?
poorly. We'll make fun of you.
Nah, thank you. Where's my... Is that... Nope, there it is. So that's still not great. 11, unfortunately. Not great.
You spend most of the 4 hours in a book.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I get a little bored, and it's pretty quiet. And
You're in a book over
One
the
job.
side. Brad's being eaten by a plant very, very slowly.
that would be terrible. Yeah, I think I bring out an old favorite. It's Sir Fireside's dissertation on domains of dread and other planar anomalies.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of that childhood story, but it's more the technical and more the adult side of stories.
Most definitely.
So,
Doodler, I need
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
oh,
At least it's me for the wisdom save.
You're good at those, right?
There we go.
You better be.
22 for the
beautiful,
wisdom
that's pretty
save.
good.
You feel a tap on your shoulder, but you realize it's not a real tap on your shoulder. It's more in your subconscious. Something is reaching out to you. And you have the choice with that roll of what you would like to do.
So it's in my subconscious. This might kill me,
I will be right back.
but so if I can I like turn around, I guess? I like, because I know it's not real,
Mhm.
but can I like turn around like in sort of my sleep as I'm kind of drifting, probably waking up at this point? Can I turn around like in a dream of sorts? Does that I don't know what I'm asking for here, but
You let your mind kind of go, releasing some of that built up wall that you have around the mental fortitude that you have. And as you do that, you turn around and you see in front of you a crystalline structure with a dark essence in the middle.
can I detect anything else about this that's interesting? Any other points of interest on this crystal?
It seems familiar to you, but you have never seen it yourself. But with the moment as you start inspecting it, you see a swirl in the darkness. And you think you catch a glimpse of yourself in it.
Okay. At this point, I look at it and I say, is anyone there? This is kind of freaky.
As you say that, the crystal starts to reverberate and oscillate in color. And I need you to give me a religion check.
Okay. I don't know how good I am at this. I don't think I'm very good. It's an intelligence check, but we will see. You said religion?
Mm-hmm.
+1. So at 18.
Good. You
My skill
start
checks are on
to,
fire.
after a little bit, you're able to understand the oscillation of colors and the vibrations, and it changes into words. Didn't think I'd be able to reach you.
This is awesome. I reply back. So these are words I'm reading correct.
Mm-hmm. But it's more that your body is just kind of soaking in the light, the changing of colors, and the vibrations that are coming from, you can tell, from this crystalline structure. And it's being interpreted in you as those words. It's
I
almost
look
like
at
it's
it.
a unique language.
Gotcha. I look at it and say, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Would you rather I be in a different form that you would understand? And you get a flash of a tree
Sure.
in your mind's eye.
Oh. Is it the big tree I recognize, or is it...
It's the big tree. It is the tree around your neck.
Oh. I didn't expect you to be communicating with me.
As I said, I didn't expect to get through.
Can I make an insight check
You may.
to detect if this is real or not?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Insight. Did I tell a story? My insight is still not bad, 12.
So I have a question for you. Is Doodler a suspicious individual by nature? Or is he
Is
more of a
like-
trusting?
He is more of a trusting.
Okay. Then with that role, you are believing that this is your deity speaking.
I look at it and I say, I was going to communicate with you in the morning, but if you're here now, I mean, I might as well talk. I mean, I wanted to ask you about these temples. Which one's kind of the real? Do you know which one is the real one?
Both temples hold value. Both have important information.
All right.
But you must decide which information is more valuable to you. That I cannot help you with.
I think we're looking for some people, and my mind is not, and my personal mind is not going back to it because it's been 3 weeks, and I haven't taken that great of notes. But I think we're looking for a dwarf. Which one are they at? Yes, please.
Give me a persuasion.
A persuasion check, Andrew, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Persuasion will be a 9. I'm going to use inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Not much. 8. So there you go.
Okay, a 9 it is.
Yep.
I don't think that's really what information you're looking for. But if you wake and that's what you desire, you can ask again. But just know, the path that is set before you is one of hardship and potential loss.
See, Doodler just sort of think for a second. And he says, I lost everything a long time ago. But the thing is even if there is loss, I will make sure there is none in this group. They are all I care about. And if I'm the one who has to lose their life, I will.
Just know that is your choice as the crystal begins to crack. you see a bit of the dark start to escape out of the cracks.
At this point, I will try to
Yeah.
wake myself up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, it literally
Pinching myself.
Yeah. It hits you like a full ton of bricks as you wake up in a little bit of a sweat, heavy breathing. I'm real quiet. Okay. I'll turn myself up then. Is that better?
That is better.
Okay.
So the DM should be the last one in the recording. So
Yeah, just trying to make sure I don't go red on my monitoring of stuff.
so yeah, I wake up. Is it morning yet, or is
It
it
is
still?
the first lights of Akrosa have peeked over the mountain
Okay.
as you
I will-
see Septimus reading a book and everybody else is still asleep.
I wake up for a moment. I sort of look at Septimus, and I'm assuming he probably, considering his book, because he's kind of just in his book. And I sort of just think to myself a little bit, and just go back to sleep.
Okay. A little bit of time passes, Septimus, as you have realized that enough time has passed for everybody to have partaken of a restful night's sleep. And you begin to stir and rouse as nothing transpired during your night's rest and watch.
Yeah, but where's Bradley? And why does that plant look
So
bigger?
we can't hear you.
All right.
That's how you
Well,
try to talk to
good
us.
morning, everybody. Y'all feel great? Y'all feel grand?
Morning.
I feel wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Of course, Ms. Bradley.
As I've worn myself a little like dust nest in the ground, and I got
Like a little
Oh.
divot.
yeah, and I wake
Oh,
up
yeah.
with my toesies in the grass, and I'm gonna go. I'm in a happy place. We're in a good place.
Well, that's fantastic. Septimus, Athanasius, Mr. Dudes, Mr. Tempest, are y'all ready
yeah,
to
yeah, sorry, I'm
seize the
awake.
day
Sorry,
with
yeah.
our bare hands?
Yes, let's get this ordeal over with.
I feel like the party energy's down here, guys. I need it at least here. Come on.
I'm sorry.
We
I'm
might
just
die over there. This is
I'm the second
incredible.
day out from a fairly traumatic experience. I need a little bit more time to build up. to
Oh,
this.
you want time?
I'm afraid I don't have
We're
quite the
walking.
optimism in life that you do right now. Thank you very much.
No, Tempest. You see, we deal with mental ordeals by walking and being in worse situations.
I
That's
thought
what
you
y'all
dealt.
taught me.
Hold on. I thought we dealt with them by burning down houses.
I did that. I wasn't even there to watch it burn. It might still be going.
Okay.
As we fade
None
back
of none of this
across
is healthy. These are not healthy.
a rat mill, and we still see the smoldering pile.
Like there's like now like a firefighters trying to put out the fire as like it was a big explosion.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Well, I guess I better communicate with Nissa to see which temple is better.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
I get away 100 feet from dudes. I believe in you, buddy.
Oh no, that's right.
Oh yes, that's it. It's a 3 on the die for me right now. So I will ritually cast augury.
Okay.
15% chance.
I will roll that d20. Let's see here. That's a 17.
Okay.
So it is
you
up
know.
to a 4 on the die.
You're a 4. That is correct.
Yep.
And what are you asking with augury?
Yeah. So I place my my kind of amulet down, and I placed some candles about there, maybe a little bit of incense around.
Mhm.
And how many questions? Do I just get one question?
I believe it is a course of action that you were choosing to take, and you were asking
Yes.
it for basically wheel, woe, or wheel and woe. If I remember correctly.
Isn't there a
Okay.
neither? I vaguely remember neither.
There's a neither. There's a nothing if the results aren't especially good or bad, but also the god could just not know. But I pray and I think in my mind, and so the temples are to the north and the south, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
north
they
and
are
south.
marked on your map.
Yep. I say, will we
There's
find
one to
what
the
we're
north and one to the south. Excuse me.
yeah? Will we find what we're looking for in the northern temple?
You said, will we find what we're looking for, as in we as in the group, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I left that very
He-
vague.
He's doing his lawyer, and you done goof.
You should have written it down, man. We could have proofread this.
Yeah.
Well, if Nissa says no, then we go to the south, obviously.
Well, the thing is, Corey's staff pulled into the south.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if it says yes, that's going to be really.
You get, as you're looking there, did you say it was sticks or dice?
I put out my amulet, and then I put out basically some expensive candles and some incense.
Okay. Basically, the candles, as the wind begins to kind of pick up, half of the candles, the flame moves from the candle to the incense and burns up half the incense and leaves the other half, as the other half of the candles are all still lit, as you get a result of weal and woe.
I eventually stop and I say, "Thank you." And then I stand up. I say, "Well, some news. I didn't really get much from that, unfortunately. I tried to ask which temple, if the northern temple would be good, but they said will and woe. So that means yes and no. But Athanasius said his staff was putting south. So if we want to go south, that's fine. But I think no matter what, we might find the same thing. The issue is finding the people. So I don't know. We could always go to both.
Well, this is just a logic puzzle. Really depends what we want first.
I don't think that's
Naturally,
a very good spell. Now that I'm thinking about it.
naturally, if the shadow staff of the shadow boy wants to go south, that means there's shadow stuff to the south. Right? Because we all want to get to the bottom of the shadow nonsense, but we also want to find the dwarf. I'm guessing the dwarf's to the north.
Well, I think our main priority is doing the dwarf, I'm assuming, so that we aren't under, capture.
Well, we know the dwarf is under duress, so, and we do know the darkness is dangerous. It wouldn't hurt to check there first, right?
No, I think you're right, brother. Yeah, if the northern temple doesn't hold what we seek, we can certainly try the southern, like Buster has said as well.
Let's split the party.
Yeah, if you all want.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, just
Veto.
I'll take Miss Bradley because I believe I can carry her, and we'll just be there and here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's have all this. Let's have the 3 arcane casters go by themselves, and then we will go as a group. And I'm sure everything will be fine.
And so at this point, just so that you are aware, anybody who would like to can make a survival roll
Uh-oh.
to kind of basically pinpoint where you're at and what
good.
this all entails going both directions.
We know where
22.
we're at because Dudes was able to fly up high enough to see both, so we know where we are, right?
He was, yeah. I mean, he was able to do that. That's true.
So you all realize, everybody who is above a 15 on this roll, that you are about a day's journey from Pintica and about 2.5 to 3 days to each temple.
Wow. Okay.
In between the two temples. So if you choose to go to one, it will be a 6-day journey to get to the other. So you're talking almost 10 days of travel if you do not choose the correct temple.
Wow.
Personally, I do not mind. We
I
can
really
walk
don't-
in this valley forever for a lifetime. It's
It's
so beautiful.
It's really nice down here. I don't really see a problem with staying down here for an extended period.
And the angry man will not follow. It is the rim.
Hey,
Sure,
Thanacius,
why not? We can just
got
stay
a-
here.
You got a bug on your shoulder.
Nature is so beautiful.
Man,
can't
these
use
here are
magic.
shitty elves.
Oh, you can use magic here. You just need to be prepared for the consequences, which I'm sure are going to catch up to us at some point.
Are we splitting the gang?
Please, no. Please, for the
No.
love of God, no.
No.
I am inclined to go towards the staff feeling.
I would have to agree with my brother. The that staff was given by the Dice Fairy, and I think I think we should put some trust in. I feel we should put some trust in that staff that she's given us.
Hey, Thanacius, do you know who the Dice Fairy works for? I don't remember very well myself.
No.
So, yeah.
Jess, no answering this. Well, I didn't really have that great of a time at the party. I was really an emotional place. But
That's right.
they gave you some sort of dark artifact. How do we know they're good?
I mean, it
Well, it
did
hasn't
lead
really
us to
done
the...
anything evil. In fact, it's fixed the
And it-
darkness. And
In fact, it protected us from the darkness. I mean, it was it's been quite.
I have yet to see it do anything. It's been very helpful, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw when you were
Shifting
walking over that
probability.
branch, you
Yeah.
could step over it. It's true.
Well,
What?
Do we need to put this to a vote?
I mean, we already have two people
hold
that
on.
voted.
Let me see. There is. How many votes does Tempest get? Does Sparky get one?
I'm going to go with I'm out of this since I'm the one who put you all in this situation. Like,
Okay.
I have no
Seconded.
business.
Seconded.
Well, in that case, I'm going to vote to go to the north. As
This-
dudes communed with Nissa and said it was both a wheel and woe. So there is something up there we need that's not correctly attributed to your shadow staff.
Yeah, I have a feeling, it's just a little hunch that maybe the South will also probably be a will and a woe. Just a hunch, though.
Listen.
The feeling that the gods can be somewhat cryptic at times.
And
No,
sometimes I don't think they
no,
know.
gods
I
are
don't,
never cryptic.
and sometimes I don't feel like they know quite exactly everything. So I think we should go south. If definitely there's darkness down there, I mean that could put more people in danger. I feel like than whatever is at the north.
And again, we could always go to both.
That's what I'm thinking.
Very on board for extending our stay in this lovely place.
I'm hoping that everything we need is south. Please.
Oh, do not be a spoil sport.
And I mean, even if we find everything at the south, I mean, there still could be good stuff in the north. I mean, I heard there's great magic and stuff. I'm sure Septimus would be interested in that. Definitely worth a look at the very least.
Did he say, Andrew, that both temples were ancient temples, or that they were made before time, or artifacts before time, or he just said a temple? Or...
So when
Q,
you guys
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking with Q,
Mhm.
he told you that there is a temple in the valley.
He
It
did
is
not
a
say
monk temple.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
But they had discovered a second that they believe is older than time itself,
Got it. Okay. Whoa. Got it.
or as old as time itself, kind of thing.
So there were two. We just don't know which is which. Okay. I mean, I think...
Yeah, so I think that's 3 votes for the south, 1 vote for the north. Brad, do you have a...
I do not have a preference. I have only joy.
It occurs to me, the darkness stuff, when it ate your hand, Septimus, y'all forgot about it, right? Like it was lost in time.
Well,
I'm changing my vote to south. That's the way we're gonna die.
That's...
Hey, don't say that. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you.
Oh, you're all right. I apologize.
Well, and we can certainly head north. I mean, even if we find if we're seeking for down there, we can. I mean, perhaps both temples do have something to offer, like Mr. Doodler has said. So, I mean, perfectly fine. But if we can help Mr. Tempest here, then we can. I would think first the southern temple, then we can hit the northern one.
Yeah. So let's get going because we have a long trip.
Let's go. Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we're gonna head south.
Start walking.
Yep.
On the road and up road.
So eat some of your Billy stew to get that. I mean, I'll take a bite of it. I think. to get
Listen, not all possums know each other, okay?
No, they do though.
Yeah.
No, it's a known fact from Neovo. Opossums and the like, they all know each other. They're just, like telekinetically linked or something.
Yeah. Billy's Billy's just a common name in the South Pole for a possum. That's just what we just call them. Billy's down there. It's like a nickname or something. But yeah. So.
It's canon now.
Some would say it's actually the hive mind. They are Billy, all of them.
They
One
are
hive
Billy.
mind.
That's even scarier. That's
Billy.
Oh
They
no,
feel
we're
when
just
one of their
giving,
own
we're
has
just
been
giving
like-
you ideas.
Oh, man. That is
Sorry, Red
scary.
Dirt D&D. Sorry.
I
I'd say
regret
this-
nothing.
For some reason, this stew tastes really feisty, and I don't know why. I can't put my finger on why I describe it like that. But I feel like if it was alive, it would punch me in the face.
No, it would slap.
Or no, slap. It would slap me in the face.
Yes.
Like, come here.
Oh,
That's funny.
wonderful. Okay. As you guys start traversing to the south, I do need a survival roll for each day of travel to make sure that we are staying on course. And are you guys going to move at a normal pace, a slow pace, or a fast pace?
I would say
Fast, of
I would say
course.
yeah.
Come on, guys.
So
we
fast
could
pace, you
do the
move
pace.
at 1.5 times, so it would take a day less,
Okay.
but you do run the risk of exhaustion.
Oh.
You will have to make Constitution saving throws in order to continue to move every 4 hours at the fast pace.
Okay, Buster, go scout a day ahead.
My normal pace is at fast.
I know.
This
But you
first,
move, the speed is the movement of the group.
yeah, for the first, at least for the first day, so every 4 hours we make a con check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say at least for the first day we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need a survival roll to make sure you're moving in
Is
the right
this-
direction for the
Is
first.
this a group check for survival? Or
It
is
is
this-
one person that will make the roll.
So
Can somebody help and give them
Yes.
advantage?
Yes, they may.
Doodler, if I'm not mistaken, or is it Buster who's also trained in the survival?
I'm trained in survival.
All right, dudes. I'm rocking a +4. What are you rocking?
Rocking a +5.
All right, I'm helping you.
Okay. So we're trying to lead the way as we're going fast. Apparently the group is very, very ready to go fast. So here we go.
Buster's more like trying to make you guys go faster.
That is an 18 on the die for.
Yeah, he always
23.
moves fast.
23. Good. Yeah, definitely able to move. And then I
Good.
need 2 con saves for today from each of you
Let's try this. Okay.
for that 8
My con's
hours.
not that bad.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Nope, not me.
Okay, so first one is a 21 for me.
Okay.
Second one is another 21 as I roll another 19 on the die.
Okay.
Gosh.
Okay.
5 and a 15. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a 16 and a 21.
Okay, you're good there, Buster. Tempest.
From looks of it, the first one was a 21. The second one was 11.
Okay. Athanasius.
Needs the chest there, Athanasius.
The first one is 13.
Okay.
Second one is a 17.
Okay.
Ooh.
You were good. So Septimus and Tempest, you both take 1 level of exhaustion
Okay.
Great.
through the first day.
Yay.
Doesn't it feel good to get this valley air in your lungs?
Oh,
Come
thank
on, guys.
That was a little bit.
As you guys are basically now a day and a half away.
Okay.
Now, if you would like, you may continue. You may push on after your 8 hours. If you would like. There is still daylight.
Don't look at the screen like that, Colin.
But what about
Wait.
dinner?
Wait.
No,
I need a chance to catch my breath.
Listen, we need to keep our strength up if we're going to fight the darkness, and if you are going to make me rush through all the views, we will at least stop to eat.
I agree. That was a really good warm-up for today, Ms. Bradley.
It was very lovely. I just wish we could have explored more.
It's true. Tempest, there's something wrong with your...
With
You're
what?
changing colors. Is that
Yes.
purple?
No. Think I might have a different solution for the next leg if we decide to go on further today.
I think we should take a break because it looks like a few people are a bit tired, and honestly,
Has anyone seen Septimus?
As
I'm back here!
He comes walking
I'm
in.
here!
Oh, Septimus, we totally forgot about
You
you.
guys
Because
are-
you didn't get killed in the
Must be-
back.
Moving too fast. Oh, this
Listen,
is a great. This is a good campsite right here.
yeah, listen,
Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a good campsite as you fall face first into the...
Rock.
Medic!
See, I told you you should get out more often.
Yeah.
I sort of look over
You're
to
right.
Buster, and I look over to Buster and say, this is why I wanted a journey with them. Is this exact reason?
Yeah, they wouldn't have made it otherwise. I understand.
That's
Although
not true.
Athanasius
We'd be
seems pretty
fine.
well off.
We'd be fine.
Septimus, did you know you could read a book while you run?
What?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You keep the book up, but enough that you can still see in front of you. A couple of people back in Yobo used to power rock around the neighborhood, you know. They were lovely people.
Maybe I'll try that, Buster. That's I'll have to give it a go next time. Okay, dinner, Mr. Bradley. Is that? No.
Yes,
I'm gonna sit right down here.
Buster, will you do me the kindness of assisting in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
hunt?
Gone. Just go
All
as
right.
fast as I can. In
What
fact,
do we
I'll
need
activate the
to-
boots.
Yeah, what do we need to roll? What we find today, Mr. DM?
First and foremost, roll me a survival check.
I need to roll Magic Wild because I'm activating my shoes.
Okay.
I thought you want to tune to those.
I've reattuned because I want to live dangerously.
Ugh.
That's a 9.
Okay, you're good. Mark it to 2.
And survival.
I do not like these dice on Foundry.
Mhm.
They do not like me.
Oh, am I okay to keep rolling paper or real dice?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, cool. It's a total for 17 of a +3.
Wonderful. Roll me a D100, Buster.
What did I get last time for possums? You guys remember?
Not
No.
at all.
Shame. No, I just
don't
go,
get, like-
just running down, just through the forest. Here, Billy. That is a 79.
You almost got Billy again.
Wow.
You were close to catching him, and then you get slapped in the face as you see a porcupine.
So I'm just full of... My eyeballs are hurting, and you're coming with me.
Roll me a d4.
Is this how many are in my eyeball? Or...
Nope.
Oh.
4. You find 4
Yeah.
porcupines.
I am just... I imagine I'm full of quills.
Yeah.
That is a very interesting beard decoration you have there, Mr. Buster. Would you like some help with that?
I know you can't tell, but I'm crying. Where's dudes?
Sorry. Mr. Doodler.
Yeah,
we have
what's
found
oh my
ourselves in
gosh.
He is a pincushion.
prickly situation.
Why are those on your list, Andrew? Why?
Diablo.
It could have been
Oh,
worse.
okay.
Diablo.
You could have got a giraffe.
Uh-oh.
It's a strange meat quest, you know.
Why are you carrying 4 spiky creatures?
Listen, when Nissa blesses you with food, you do not waste it. This is our dinner. I will take that. And I'm just gonna go and prepare them. Well, you tend to the wounded.
Okay, and I just start pricking. I just take the pricks off very slowly off of Buster, and I say, "You gonna pick up any more spiky things now?"
Yes. Ow.
as the skin pulls further out because they're barbed. You know, that's yeah.
We should probably just stick to possums.
I couldn't find any.
We eat what Nissa provides.
And Miss Bradley, give me a cooking check.
Bradley's got opinions, dude, so be very careful.
All right, so that's I'm double checking my notes because it's been a hot minute since we did this. It is survival or cook's utensils if proficient, and using the cook's utensils, you said I could use dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna do.
I think I also said you could do intelligence with it as well.
Different yellow means intelligence. I'm a barbarian. No.
I don't think you know this, sir. We don't read here. That's what we got Septimus for.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got Septimus for. Okay. So, don't suck. Hey, 16. So I'm assuming we're just doing a standard roast because I don't think that there's anything for a
It's just a roast.
porcupine.
Mm-hmm.
So DC is 15, so that is a success. It's not delicious, but it's a success. And so you guys, if you partake, you will have 1 advantage on a strength ability check.
Septimus is gone.
I sort of go through it, and I'm like, "You got all the pricks out of here, right? All the needles."
Yes, yes, I did. Unfortunately, the skinning process made the meat a little more tough to deal with. It is not my best work, but it will suffice. We are thankful. And,
All right.
and we eat.
And Jess, do me a favor. Please keep track of how many times you have cooked certain items. I believe that is your 4th roast.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Are we counting in Niovo? Because I cooked a lot of things in Niovo because I had access to a full kitchen.
Nope.
Okay.
What a lovely meal. Thank you, Ms. Bradley. Do the brothers want to watch all night again? I realize I snore, but
Septimus is passed out.
where is he? He's oh.
Yeah, he's
Well,
he's down there.
I mean, I could take a 2-hour watch.
I didn't know the elves could fall asleep.
That is around the hour.
I don't think we can.
He's sitting down there making snoring noises, acting like he's asleep. Oh, bless his heart.
He learned it from watching you.
Well,
Inspiration,
what can you do?
Athanasius. So,
well,
what is the
I
plan
think,
for this evening?
if 2 of us take watch and Athanasius takes the second half, I think that would be good. Let's say if only 2 of us stay awake for about 2 hours, that's about the time to get a full long rest still, right?
Gotta have
Andrew?
6 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Yep.
So I can take first watch if someone else will take second watch. Tempest, probably not. You look a bit tired, personally, so you just get some rest. But if Buster or
I'll take it, mister.
All right, good. So I can take first watch.
Neither one of you needs a buddy.
You can be on with one of Athanasius's watch if you want to.
Okay.
Actually,
sure.
Mr. Tempest, could I borrow Sparky? I'm staying up for you.
Okay. Any other time, I would say yes, but in the given point, fine.
Thank you,
Fine.
sir. I'll take good care of him.
All right, let me roll the hey, do we do random stuff die.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. I was the.
All according to plan.
Guys, this is my first use of magical thing. Yeah, there we go. Good.
You're
Now I'm
good.
up to 2.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you have spark.
Excellent.
What am I doing here in the woods?
You're going to be hanging out with me.
Yes,
No.
that.
Uncle Buster.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
I'm glad you agreed with me.
I grab him.
Would you do it for a sparkly snack?
Sparky.
What's a sparky snack?
I give him a bit of the roast.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
Well,
I'll do
you
it for
did
one
it.
of those.
We got 4 of them. Fuck it.
Sure.
Forget it.
All right. So who's taking first?
I think I am because I have
Sweet.
Sparky.
No. Or yeah, you can take it first. Yeah, you take it first because you have Sparky.
I'm gonna be like gingerly hopping around the outside of the camp quietly.
Okay. So give me a.
I'm using him like a glow stick.
Okay.
A glow stick.
I shake him when I hear something, so it gets brighter.
Go around the outside.
And once again,
Wow.
Athanasius gets inspiration. So I need 2 rolls then from you, Mr. Buster. One is a stealth. And the second would be your perception.
And I'm getting help from Sparky.
You were
Nothing?
shaking him. He is a shaking glow stick. He cannot really help.
I feel like he can, though. All right, fine. First roll of stealth.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. 18 plus numbers. Hold
Yes,
up.
you're good. You are silent.
It's plus 6 for
Even with
24.
Spark, you have like Sparky, like you're covering his mouth as you're walking
Yeah.
around
Well, yeah,
shaking him.
because I keep him like hidden until I see something, and then I.
Yeah.
And perception.
I feel bad for
Do
Sparky.
you have dark vision?
I do not.
Then you are at disadvantage.
But yeah.
Did it matter?
It did. It went down 1. It's now
Okay.
at full for a 10.
Okay, so a 10. Luckily, you still kind of have some of that waning parts of the light. The moon is still moving through. Let's see. I actually have the moon calendar here for us.
Ooh.
I believe it shows on.
Nerd.
I know. Journal notes, calendar. We have moved forward.
It's good to have a prepared DM, unlike me during my podcast recordings where stuff comes up and I'm like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, next
something.
time you're not prepared, you get the Sparky treatment where we just shake you. We grab you and we shake you.
I feel bad for Sparky right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's not real,
Maybe-
so.
But maybe
Somehow
this
feel
is
like
what,
I'm
maybe
going
this is
to
what he
owe
needs.
more
So-
at the end of this than.
The second moon is completely a new moon. There is no light coming from it today. But the other one is a crescent as well. So there's a little bit of light, a little bit less light than yesterday. And so it's kind of makes it more difficult for you to see this evening. Sparky at a couple of times gives you a little bit of a zap as you shake him when you think you
That's
hear
fine.
something. And so when it's time for you to wake the second person for their watch, all of your hair is standing on end. Just all away from itself, just like
I'm waking
electricity.
up Athanasius.
No, me.
I think you're
You.
doing Doodler.
Yeah.
Okay. I will throw Sparky. No, I won't. Sparky, you've done a great service. I greatly appreciate all you done for me today. I want
No.
you to have this. I'm gonna pull out a very tiny clown nose. No, it's too soon.
Oh.
Here, how about this thing of peanut butter?
Yes. Then he takes it and he goes over to Tempest
Yeah.
and
does
pops
he
the
have-
lid.
Yeah, snakes.
Oh. He's just like he opens it as he's going, he's laughing and cackling, and he gets hit with snakes. He's just like, he turns around and he's just like,
I feel like we're bonding. He's doing the things I do.
Mhm. And he
Hey,
goes
dude.
back
Sparky will remember this.
Hey, dudes.
Yeah.
Dudes, I made a friend.
Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, what happened to your hair? It's like on end. Whoa, I've never seen your hair like that.
Is it that bad?
Man.
You might need to brush it down.
Oh, that's
It's
so
a sad clown.
Oh.
And I will get ready for watch.
Doodler, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of looking around, mostly just kind of sitting down, just thinking on previous journeys and stuff like that, just thinking about things that have been happening, and just kind of trying to keep watch.
Wonderful. Give me perception.
Perception will be a 12 on the die plus, I believe, 5, so
17, yeah.
17. Yep.
You are able to see further than anybody else with your 320-foot dark vision that you could have been giving to everybody for their watches.
I totally forgot about that.
Mhm. Just throwing that out there, but no.
I forget about abilities sometimes.
But you look around and just kind of sit down back to a tree, thinking about it. And you see creatures moving through the forest, but they don't seem to really be paying you any mind. You see four-armed monkeys swinging through the trees. You see, you see smaller animals and birds. insects moving around. Just the joys of what Nissa has created kind of around you, just kind of enjoying the quiet peacefulness that you get there.
I would say even like as I'm thinking about the past and the bad things that have happened, and some of the good things, of course, but as I kind of look around, I kind of just take in, all my thoughts go away as I just take in Nissa's beauty and finally kind of start to understand what my goddess is about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And after the time has passed, I will go wake up Brad and Athanasius.
Okay. Who do you wake up first?
Let's go with. Let me check. Brad.
Okay.
I'm waking you up first.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah. Seem a bit groggy. I'm gonna go wake up Athanasius, I guess.
Okay. Athanasius's trance is kind of just ending.
Yeah, Athanasius is just meditating, sitting cross-legged.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I guess his trance would end naturally, so.
Yep. You kind of walk over and he just kind of comes out of it.
Oh, well, I didn't have to do anything for you.
Good morning. How was your watch? I didn't hear anything.
Good. There were these 4-armed monkeys, but they're pretty pleasant, so, we're almost there.
4-armed monkeys? Oh,
I mean, I'm sure there's
Seems
still
like
some
too many.
around.
that
It is quite a bit of
sounds
arms.
beautiful.
Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed before I lose too much shut-eye and I fall asleep.
Good night.
So it's Brad and Athanasius for at least a 2-hour stint. Anything you all are doing?
So, is it cold in the south?
Well, it is cold, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite cold. It's snow and ice. You know, a little bit of wind.
Do you miss
Quite.
it?
No, I mean the jackets are quite fashionable, I suppose. You
Are
know,
you enjoying the warmer weather then?
given our current circumstances, no.
Unfortunate.
I did not pack for this weather. I'm afraid. Didn't really pack for this trip at all. Yet here we are.
Well, perhaps we will be able to remedy that the next time we find ourselves in town. Or we
Yes.
may find something on our trip
I
to help.
really want to find that little Q man again.
He was unpleasant. I
To say the
hope
least.
he invests in manners.
Well, we should only hope.
That you're, do you do a lot of running around home? Your brother was not good today.
Well, he's more of an inside kid.
Mm.
If that makes sense. Yeah, he always kept. He's very good at reading books. He's a very quick reader, faster than me. That's for sure. But
So you did not play together a lot
no, he was
growing up?
older. He was older. He was more involved with the studies, and I was a little more naturally inclined to magic. So I didn't have to. I didn't really have to study as hard, and I was able to blow off school quite a bit. Now that I think about it, but
You remind
it's just a
me
part of the
of
learning process.
my siblings were good without trying to.
Well,
Terrible.
it is burden in itself, I should say. It really is. I mean, people are really just, they look to you all the time to fix all the problems. And, on the rare occasion when you can't follow through, it's just even more devastating.
But at least they look to you for help. They look to Brad and not so much the helping, so much a burden.
I suppose.
So, but I am glad that you and your brother are so close despite your differences. I am jealous.
Well, we have our reasons for our quest. We're very motivated, despite our differences, I suppose.
It is beneficial to have a common goal.
Nothing quite like a good crisis to bring family together.
Family crisis is not a good thing. Family togetherness is a good thing. Take the good with the bad.
Well, here's to the good, I suppose. I'll
Are
raise
we
my
choosing?
water skin.
We think and then we drink.
All right, give me perception checks, and both of you take inspiration, please.
That was so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
And Tempest, you take inspiration too. I see what you posted in Discord.
What? What? No.
Oh, goodness.
What did he post it in Discord?
I want inspiration. Dang it.
You gave me the idea. Manners. Yes. Mustn't forget manners.
You should definitely post that in the general of Discord so that everybody can enjoy that as well.
Or at least the Vyatryx public
Yep.
chat.
Yep.
I got a 20, Andrew,
Okay.
for perception.
Do you have dark
My-
vision?
Yes, not as impressive as Doodler or Athanasius, but I've got dark vision.
It's another pretty uneventful evening for you two as you kind of sit and talk. But Athanasius, I am going to need one from you because Brad does go to sleep after about 2 hours in order to finish her rest
I
and leaves you
also
alone.
got a 20,
Nice.
but I have 120 feet of dark.
Yeah, so you're actually able to see a little bit further out, and you actually do see creatures, moving through the trees. You do see the 4-armed monkeys swinging through that are out of the normal sight of individuals.
Are 4-armed monkeys normal or are they abnormal?
You have never seen a 4-armed monkey.
I have not.
No, you have not. But you don't know why they couldn't be normal. They didn't seem like it was an abomination of some sort.
Okay.
As they were swinging through from vines on the trees and jumping from limbs. And there were a lot of them. You probably witnessed 30 or 40 in a group moving together.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like a family unit or pod of some sort. But the rest of your night goes fairly uneventfully. Septimus.
Yes.
I need a history check at disadvantage due to your exhaustion.
Excellent. Let me get that for you.
Why are you asking him to do a check?
Oh, not great. 14
He's
total.
dreaming important dreams.
I guess so. I'm not doing a very good job at it, though.
How can you remember something? Well, yeah, all right, never mind.
Yeah, 14 total.
As you are sleeping, not trancing,
Mhm.
your mind wanders back to the library.
Mhm.
And as you were walking through it, some books catching your eyes. You remembered you're walking through the 3rd floor and talking with one of the librarians before you were told to head to Neovo. And you remember seeing a title of a book.
Well, this is the library. Oh, sorry.
library.
Got it.
Yes.
Sorry.
But you can't quite see the title. But you can see where it's at in the library.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, that should be important. Why am I thinking of this now? Then you wake up as the sunlight hits your face. As everybody wakes to the birds.
Okay.
Another just pleasant morning.
Well, good morning, everybody. How did y'all sleep?
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you for asking.
That's amazing. Tempest, how are you feeling?
Better today.
Excellent.
This morning, I should say.
Mr. Septimus?
Yeah, I think Septimus makes it a point to. He kind of nods at Buster, but the dream he has is for some reason he's kind of unsettled by it. He in the back of his head, he knows it may be important, but he just can't. He's trying to remember it, and he's feeling like a failure that he can't remember for any. Not sure if it was the run and the exhaustion the other day or not, but he kind of just nods at Buster, and then he turns. He will kind of clasp his hands behind his back, and he'll start to kind of pace around the perimeter of the campus. He thinks about that more.
Don't forget to stretch your hams. You did a great job yesterday, Mr. Septimus. I don't think we'll go that fast today.
Stretch hams. Right, Buster, right.
Dudes, how are you?
I was muted. I'm fine. I had a great night. Saw some natural things, such as these 4-armed monkeys. Really made me calm down, if that makes any sense.
No.
Definitely feel more at ease here.
I am so upset. I did not get to see the monkeys.
Me neither. Mr. Athanasius, did you see some big old primates?
I did. I saw roughly 30 or 40 moving from the trees.
How disappointing.
How big are they? They're like little cute ones?
They're monkeys sized. How big
Like
are
little ones?
But they have 4 arms.
Well, make all the better to monkey with.
The monkeys were roughly probably about 2 to 3 feet in height. Wingspan probably be about 4.
They had wings.
Wingspan.
Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Like arms?
Yes.
That is what he did. He did say wingspan.
They can fly using their muscles. That's what I understand.
We just see them start flapping all 4 of their arms. They just start going. They just start flying.
Yeah, each hand grabs the flap of skin from above, and it becomes...
No, those are monkeys of the gain. They use their muscles. They just swing their arms down. They ascend. I know how this goes.
That's the monk monastery. It's just these monkeys of the game.
Swole monkeys, yes.
Swole.
Well, we're going to have so much fun running today, guys, but I don't want to go too fast. Can we do a regular pace? We're all okay with that? Awesome. Let's go.
Are we doing the fast pace?
Whenever we said regular pace, we didn't mean light jog.
Yeah.
Walk, Buster, walk.
Well, we try the fast pace if you guys want to. We could.
No, I think we'll go normal.
That is very kind, Septimus, but it will not do for half of the party to be completely exhausted when we get to where we're going.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Bradley. You're right.
Yes,
Okay,
if we were
let's,
doing that again today, I was going to have Buster hang on to something for me, but if we're not,
What? I'm back.
I won't
What do you
have to
want?
worry
I'm
about it.
here.
Nope.
I can do whatever you want, Tempest. How can I help you?
No, it's fine. It's all fine.
No. You want me to hold something for you? Here.
No, not now. We're not.
No, we can
we're
go fast.
making
I
a
wanna go
moderate
fast.
and normal
We're
and
walking,
rational pace today. We are not doing the
Oh.
fast craziness.
Great. We weren't even going that fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a survival doodler.
Okay, still with advantage. Are you still helping me?
I am helping.
Brad. Okay. That is, oh my gosh, a ridiculous number. 24.
Cool. Easy enough. You guys know that you are about a half day's from the temple, as if you would like to keep going after 8 hours, there's still probably about another 3-ish hours of sunlight, and you're about 4-ish hours from the temple.
I feel like going to the Shadow Temple in the dark is a good way to die.
Let's see. I think
I'll
we can make
agree.
the rest of the trip tomorrow.
Do a little brunch before we go in.
Ooh, maybe we could find some eggs for breakfast.
This is a big old forest, lots of trees. I'm certain we can find some eggs.
All right. Give me a D100 roll. Because you guys have the Outlander feat, so you find food. It's just a matter of what food you find.
Oh.
54.
Do I get to roll too?
Sure.
Do I get to roll because I'm ridiculously fast? Is that how this
I
works?
got a 37.
So, Bradley, as you are going through the forest, do you and Buster stay together, or do you go separate paths?
I think a better way to ask this is, do you ask Buster to slow down to keep up with you?
I figure if Buster needs me, I will hear him yelp, or he will come back. Similar to the porcupine and the possum situations. So, as long as there is no immediate threat of like immense harm, I trust Buster to be able to like be an adult and function on his own and not die. And plus, Brad kind of just gets distracted by the beauty of the forest and goes wherever her little feetsies take her, just breathing it all in, letting Nissa guide her to food and her nose, whichever one's first.
Hey, Brad, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. I need you to make a strict strength saving throw.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh no.
She's getting eaten by that plant I saw at that other camp.
It's been following us.
As a 15.
Okay. As you are hit in the back by a giant cat with claws and a snarling mouth. And it then will make a bite attack at advantage.
Oh
no.
That's bad.
It's not a nice kitty.
Oh, it's a 9.
bad.
It misses. It bites above your head.
Do I have to roll initiative or is it just my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Can I
Is it
roll
like a
animal
regular cat?
handling?
Huh?
Is it like a regular cat? Like a
No,
big
it is
cat?
basically a tiger.
Animal handling. I have
Suplex.
awesome.
Suplex.
What are you doing?
Suplex.
I am taking the leftover possum bits out of my bag.
Okay.
And I am offering them to the big kitty.
Okay.
And I
Give
would
me an
like to
animal
make-
handling check at advantage.
Guys, I've spec'd for this. Don't worry.
Did you?
That's a 22!
That's funny.
Brad's moment.
Yeah.
Is it big enough to be like...
It is. I mean, you're talking like it's about 4 feet long, about 2.5 feet tall.
It's bigger than me.
Yeah. As it sniffs, it takes the possums from you
And the rest of your fingers.
And just kind of as it sniffs, it gingerly takes them in its mouth, rips them out of your hands, and then scampers off.
Goodbye, City. I made a friend.
Hey, Andrew, do I find a giant cat?
You do not find a giant cat, but you do come across a stream. It's a little bit deeper than a stream, more of a river. And you notice there are big fish down in that river.
I've noodled before.
Do you noodle with your horns, your hands, or your feet?
My first intention is to say I do it with my cute little tail, but I'd like to keep that for now. So I suppose my hands.
Okay, wonderful. Give me an animal handling check at advantage.
How about I
and
do
take an inspiration?
Oh. What if I jump in the water and punch fish, though?
I mean, you could do that, but that's not what you said you were doing.
Yeah, okay.
You said you were noodling.
Animal handling, you said at disadvantage?
No, I said at
Just punching the
advantage.
fish.
Ooh!
Oh,
I
that's
am
terrible.
skilled in animal handling.
Yes.
Oh, I closed my book. One moment. I'm prepared. I'm prepared.
You know, my character grew up on a farm, but isn't skilled in animal handling.
That
I
sounds
wasn't
like
very
a
good with the
you-
animals.
That sounds like a you problem, dude.
So it's
It's not
14
gonna
plus
lie.
5 for 19 in
19.
total.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
I have so much fish. I got 5.
You got 5. Wonderful. So for fish 1, 2, 3, roll me a d20. How big are the fish?
Yeah, okay. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
5, 11, 18. I think I got progressively better.
Yeah, you did. So the first one was rather small, but then you got the bigger ones. For the last two, I need D100s.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you like, sir. How I live to serve. Is that a 1 or a 7? It's 7. Okay. I have a 29 and a 77.
Okay. So the 29 you're able to get out. The 77 gets you, and I need a strength saving throw.
Oh.
As
Can I
it's getting
do
ready
an
to pull you into the
Could
water.
I do an athletics check?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but still.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel really good about that. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Your hooves dig into the dirt as you realize you've got a big one on your arm. What are you going to do?
I will German suplex.
Okay.
German suplex.
Give
The
me...
biggest catfish
That's going to be
in
a
the pond.
grapple. Right?
So, yeah. So, another athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a picture.
Did you just crit it?
The natural
Yeah, I
20.
just crit it.
Nice. As you dig in, you're like, I ain't losing this thing. And you jump down in, plant it, and you wrap your other arm around it and just lift this fish out of the water and onto the land. And it's still flopping around, and it's huge. Yep. And you're just trying to get it to quit moving.
Yep. No more fish. Stop being fish.
Mm-hmm. What is your strength, Buster?
Not bad. I have a 14.
Okay. You're able to carry all the fish.
I think I dragged them. Oh my gosh. I could push, drag, lift 420 pounds.
Right.
Wow.
But you can also just carry like 150 pretty easily.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the 70 pound, you have a 20 pound, a 20 pound. So you're at 110. Yeah, you've got all of them just carried. Brad, as you see Buster coming back, soaking wet, as you're still staring and waving at the kitty that's run away. And
I
he's
think I'm
got...
bleeding. Again, this hunting thing is not for me.
Faster, you did so well.
Well, of
Oh.
course. What sort of clown wouldn't know how to noodle?
We
I
are
also
going-
hurt. I need
Yeah.
the dudes again. I need to use the dudes.
All right, we will
Dudes!
go and get the dudes for you.
Is
and
that Buster?
Yes.
Oh my! How do you keep doing this? You are bruised right
He
there.
He is sacrificing his body for your dinner.
As you
And
notice, he's got like giant bruises under the skin. The skin is actually kind of pulled away.
As
bleeding on the arm.
Athanasius said it a few nights ago, I just got to wear myself out.
Whoa, that's a huge fish. You got a lot of them, didn't you?
We are having pie. I'm making a fish pie. I'm making multiple fish pies.
Okay. Okay. Give me a roll for
Athanasius
your fish
sees
pie.
Fish and pie and thinking, huh.
You've never had a fish pie, Athanasius? Well, the secret is I haven't either, but don't let her know that, okay? We need to be good for her. Oh, I'm so excited!
Oh no, she got.
That's a 24. That's a 24. Okay, hold on. So this thing, hold on. Let me check my notes
Dinner
on
rush.
how to
This
cook.
is us. We are only good at food.
Best fish pie
This
ever.
is my entire thing. Okay, so if I beat, so the DC 10 plus CR, blah, 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 fail by 5. If you beat by 5, it's delicious. I beat by 10. I did not double it. Is it extra delicious?
It's magnificent.
Yes. For this one, it is.
Yes. Well, because double would be 28, and I don't think I'm physically capable of
You
rolling that yet.
currently are not capable of that, but a 24 with the amount of fish, you're able to pick the best pieces of the fish and make delicious, extra delicious.
Awesome. So that means that when you eat this meal, you get advantage on a strength or dexterity ability check while submerged in water. And for a bonus action, you gain a swim speed equal to twice your walking speed for 1 minute. You get both of those.
Wow. Wow.
This is.
I
oh
am
my
the
gosh, this
fastest
part's really
fish.
good.
Yeah. Buster's like, oh, I could go fish and do even better.
I could be a fish. I understand. I fought the fish. I caught the fish. I ate the fish. I am now the
You
fish.
are the fish.
Wonderful.
You know
I
what they
eat
say?
worms.
You are what you eat.
I want to eat small frogs now. What is happening?
I
My accent's gone.
do want to leave just like the leftovers of the fish, because obviously like there's deboning and there's like the heads and the guts, and I would like to leave that like outside of camp for my kitty friend who may or may not be there. I'm just gonna very casually prepare it for he, she, it, them, just over there.
Maybe put a little further away.
Yeah.
Listen. It's for the
There's more than just your
fun.
little kitty friend
That's
out there.
dangerous. That's
Yeah, that's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I've read enough history books to know that. I think.
I mean,
maybe.
I'm gonna gather all that stuff up, then put it in my bag of colding, and I will hold it for the next time we see something.
Save it for them. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Great
good.
idea. Save it for them. Yes.
Wonderful. As you guys bed down for the night, anything else that you would like to do this evening?
I'd like to do my. What is it? It is something. Sorry. I'm going to look it up right now. I would like to extended spell aid once again to everyone in the party. Once again, that 5 max HP. I meant to do it the night before, but I forgot. So
So you have
you need
it
to
for
roll
half
2
a day
magic roll,
tomorrow,
my guy.
and then make that roll.
You need 2.
Oh, 2. That's right. Oh, why do I keep on doing this? That is a 4. So something does happen.
Oh no.
Give me a D100.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. How many extra hit points do we get before we blow up?
Yeah.
5. But
5,
only
okay.
half of you get that right now. So I guess
Oh.
it'd be Septimus,
Yes.
Athanasius, and Buster will go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Because the second
Okay,
casting
so-
is the one that you rolled.
No, the first casting was the one I rolled.
Okay.
So I saw the second casting. So 60 on the D100.
You regenerate your lowest level spell slot that you just
Wow.
used.
What?
So like as you
Nice.
cast the
I get my
spell,
spell slot
you
back.
get your spell slot back, and it
That's
goes
awesome.
through.
That's awesome.
And then
So
I'm
they
gonna
get it.
cast it
Yep.
again. So
Nope.
another D20 if I roll a natural one. Oh, no?
Yeah, no, you get
Yeah. Everyone gets the other 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, and I rolled a 4 on that second one. So
okay. So you're back to 2.
goes up to 2.
Quit it, dudes. You got to roll higher than that, man. We need you.
Listen, the wild magic's not too bad.
You're gonna
Usually.
cast a healing spell while I'm unconscious and actually kill me.
Let's
We're
hope
gonna
not.
be all unconscious in a pile over there by ourselves, no enemies. You're gonna be like, aha, fireball. It's gonna be awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a barbecue that Brad makes and serves later on.
If that happens, Dueler goes on this villain arc.
That's right.
Alrighty.
My
Anything
God.
else?
I think Septimus is gonna get out his nice little embroidered like black rug, whatever, and he'll face the south, which is wherever. Like I said, I can probably face anywhere, and,
Mhm.
and he'll do his prayers and stuff. But he's a little bit he can't quite concentrate because of that dream. It's like a splinter in the back of his brain that he just can't, and he knows
Can't
it
place.
means something. But yeah,
Yep.
but he will try his best to concentrate and ask Kurtanta for help. Yeah.
Anything
I
else?
would like to whittle some very small clown things for
Like,
Sparks, for Sparky.
okay.
Oh goodness gracious.
Like a nose, a couple of just little balls, or as round as I can get them. I don't know, clown things.
Okay. Cool.
It's gonna be like a breakup episode between Sparks and Tempest, and it's like a CW episode where he'll come and he's now with Buster the whole time, and
Yeah,
later
Ugh.
on down there.
that's fair.
He looks
Anything
He'll
else?
get split custody. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can have him back on the weekends. Excuse me.
And every second Christmas, that was in the agreement. You signed
right.
for it.
That's right.
All right, should we take watches?
I'll take first with Sparky,
Okay.
unless
I guess-
unless Tempest, you'd rather take my place. You're so kind. I'm going to bed.
Okay,
Tempest.
I will take second watch.
Okay.
If I'm assuming Athanasius, do you want to take last watch or do you want to sleep in tonight?
I think you're muted there. Yeah.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, Athanasius will take last watch.
Yeah, and I think I can't. Septimus can't sleep, so he will actually he'll join Tempest whenever Tempest takes his first watch too. So
So I will give Eyes of the Night to Tempest, Athanasius, and Septimus.
Okay.
Does that last for 8 hours, or what is that?
I don't think it actually might not last that long. I'm not too sure. Oh, an hour. It doesn't matter. Never mind.
That's a little bit. Still helps for.
It still
Yeah.
helps.
It still helps a little bit. Yeah, it'll help with Tempest.
Who doesn't have dark vision? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But it's 300 feet this time.
Yes, that it does help.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything you two are doing, Tempest and Septimus, this evening?
Oh,
I think
hmm?
no. I was gonna say I think Septimus would he'll join him and stuff, and he will kind of ask Tempest. He'll probably just ask you questions about Q, like well, he'll be like, so what do you think? It's end of the bargain if we rescue this dwarf and his squire.
I don't know the man enough to know that he's going to keep his word, but I don't necessarily know. As long as he gets what he wants, I hope that that's enough to pacify him.
Yes. And you say I guess you owe him money, but you don't really have any strong connections to him. He wasn't a previous boss or previous.
It's less of a I owe him money. I think it generally ended up that I owed people that owed him money,
Oh,
and
I see.
he just happened to be the person who came around to collect.
Got it. Yeah.
See, my first meeting was something akin to what happened last time, but I ended up in a warehouse, and
Oh,
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
How did you make your way out of that? Did you, yeah,
Uh,
how'd you survive that?
I found something. And it's part of it led to me being what I am now. And that gave me the power to manifest things and help me escape, really, and led me on the cross-country trek to get away. But apparently that was a ill-conceived notion, really.
I mean, you do seem to have not a small modicum of power. Well,
It's
yeah.
borrowed or loaned power, I guess you could say.
Well, my brother, he's kind of born with his abilities to manipulate the weave. I have been studying. I'm not quite as good as him, but I've been studying. But I do a bit of, I guess, divine, I suppose, inspiration from Cretanta primarily. But we do have there are those in the South Pole that they kind of borrow their power from Cretanta. They almost like a patron of sorts. And I don't know if which one of those you are, but I don't know if there's something entirely different that
I
powers
probably
your skill set.
I probably fit into the later camp there.
Yeah. Do you have to study? Do you need to read arcane text? I'm not altogether familiar with.
Oh no. It was more of a came in the flavor of a deal.
Ah. Do you owe this person, like, do you owe that other person something that's, do you have to pay them back? Like you need to pay back Q? Should we expect another colon from someone to?
Well, I don't necessarily know. This is all fairly new to me, but I think this entity is probably more on the lines of your Cretanta or something of that nature. It's been but nothing but helpful of late, so I can't. No, I don't.
Oh, that's fine. Well, it's been quite the adventure. But yeah, and he'll kind of nod at that, and he'll kind of sit quietly and then look out and kind of enjoy the night air with Tempest here.
Give me perception check.
Oh, come on.
I don't know why I did it twice. I didn't do it with that. I'm rolling terrible today. Just 12. Yeah, that's not too good. We get 7 else. We are too busy talking or something.
Gonna spend an inspiration to maybe not suck at that.
Does that plant its back and Buster's feet are just
that's a little less. That's like a little less. All right,
Yeah.
12. Yay.
Just 12. Yeah.
Tempest, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh
Dream
boy.
time.
Oh come on. 16.
As you guys are kind of looking around the camp, you see a blue flower bloom, Tempest. And then feel your eyes get heavy.
If I see this, I would kind of rouse. So like, Tempest.
I mean, you see him kind of getting kind of sleepy. It's been probably 2-ish hours, which is what they kind of do for their watch, Septimus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe I go to wake up, but then I realize he's tired. So I'm still awake, so I will just keep on watching. But it's about done. You said we're about done with the initial watch. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So I mean, it was about the 2-hour point. So
okay. Yeah. Then I'll go and maybe I'll kind of. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess he's gonna fall asleep right there on the. I mean, there's might as well fall asleep here. I mean, there's not like beds that we have to go to, so I'll let him rest and I'll go wake up the next people for watch.
So, which I believe was Doodler was watch 2.
Yeah, I'll go give Doodler a quick little shake on the shoulder. Mr. Doodler, it's your turn. Do I see that blue flower too, Andrew?
You
or
did
no?
not with a 7.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
muted, dudes.
Yeah, so I'll wake up, and Septimus, you're staying up with me for my 2 hours, right? Because I did 2 hours, so...
Yes, I can stay with you. Yes, I can, yeah.
Okay. I don't really know if there's anything we'd really talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked you about your... Actually, I will
Yeah.
say, no, I guess I would ask you. I would say, probably should ask the whole group, but Mr. Douglas, who I'm always talking about that thing I saw in your eye there, but do you know much about the darkness that we've been seeing in general? It's come. I mean, I just thinking. I'm not sure how much. I don't know if we've really shared a lot of information about what we know about the darkness. I don't know how much you know about it, and forgive me if we've had this conversation before, but
I don't think we really talked about this, though. I mean, we've had similar at the beginning, but we didn't really trust each other quite yet. But
yeah.
I could be honest with you. I really don't know much about it. It appeared one day at the ranch and then started just spreading, and the monsters happened. And honestly, I mean, I don't know much about it, but you know.
Do you know the have you been taught the creation of the world? Do you know the world history? Some might call it a myth, but have you heard that story?
It's been a while, but yeah, I know it.
Yeah, and this is just a thought, and maybe it's true, but I think it may very well be true. But in the beginning, there was a Kira Kong, right? It's the great entity, and this entity kind of split off the prime deities, as it were, and from there, all the other deities became who they are today. But Kira Kong is also known as the Great Nothing. It's called the Great Darkness, and yes, you have a little speck of it in your eye, and I mean, because who we are and where we live, we're also tainted by it in the South Pole, but we've never seen it outside of. I mean, we've never seen it like this. But if it's the nothing, if it's the darkness, is it? I don't know. Is it Kira Kong manifest? I mean, tales and or our religious texts tell us that one day Kira Kong will come back to reclaim all that she has let go. But I don't know. Is this the beginning of that? I am uncertain. But that darkness, is that her manifesting here and now in our lifetimes?
Yeah, I sort of take this all in and I say, this might be a weird thing to mention, but the other night, the first night that we were kind of traveling to the southern area, I had a dream, and it was like this crystal. I felt a tap on my shoulder, and there was this crystal with this darkness in it, and I saw myself in it, and I was absorbed by it. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of scary.
And Andrew, is it the crystal? Does he describe it the way that I see it in his eye, kind of thing? Is that
yes? It is the crystalline structure that he describes is exactly what you see inside him. Okay. It is that crystal that has encased the darkness.
The darkness. It's like protecting him. It's what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
I want you to know about that, but did you try to keep that on the down low?
Yeah. Was this like the dream you just had, just for like the previous night, or?
Yeah, the previous night. Yeah.
Did you tell me about you talking to the person too, or this entity? Did you tell me about that?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that. We're running a little low on time, so let's try to save details.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to time. I guess. Do you think that was like who do you think that was? I mean, it's
I mean, as far as the entity was, I mean, it seemed like Nissa, but
that makes.
I can't be certain.
It's like she's protecting you somehow. She's enclosing that bit of darkness, but something to think about. Well, thank you for sharing that dream with me, Doodla. I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just finish our watch, maybe join the night air once again.
As your night watch finishes and you get ready to wake up your brother Septimus for the last watch, that is where we will end this week's episode. As you guys have traversed through the magical, changing valley and discovered a little bit about it yourselves and a little bit more about things that are going on. We'll find
I
out.
learned I'm not immune to porcupines.
Hey,
Very few people are.
yeah.
Yeah.
But until
At
next
least
time,
it wasn't a skunk.
that's true. It could have been a skunk. It's on the list.
Yes.
I
But
do
go on,
not have enough tomatoes for that.
Spicy dinner.
Yep. Wonderful. Well, I hope everybody had fun this evening, and we appreciated those that came along with us. And until next time, I hope all your games are filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night,
Night.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.